Well, hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Travel with Rick. Got a great show lined up for you. Got one of my favorite guests here. My wife Leslie is here with us.
Yes, I am.
And we are this week talking about your favorite place in the world to go. Literally your happy place.
My
right?
happy place.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
It's that time of year.
It's that time of year.
But you can't tell it in Florida. We're out here barefoot and hanging out in short sleeves, and everything's nice by the pool in Florida.
Yeah.
But where we're heading, just in a couple of days, is not going to be like this.
Not at all, baby.
Right?
It is going to be snowrific.
So tell them, we're dancing all around it. Most of them know, but where's your happy place?
It's Brooks Lake Lodge in DuBois, Wyoming.
DuBois, Wyoming. And if you don't know where DuBois is, it's just kind of a little bit northeast of Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Kind of just really east, basically.
North and east,
yeah, so about 9,200 feet elevation, going on up to over 11,000 feet in places that we go snowmobiling up there. So we get kind of out there and up there, don't we, when we go?
We do. It's a lot of fun.
It's pretty awesome. We've been going out for a few years now. I think this is our 6th year out there. And we go out every year for our anniversary. This year is our 32nd wedding anniversary.
I know. Every year I say I can't believe it, but
she
it's
can't
so
believe
awesome.
she's been stuck with me for so very long. But we do enjoy that, and that is Leslie's happy place. Of all the places that we plan and we go every year, that's the one that you really look forward to going back to, right? We repeat that one. We return. I don't know if we've ever thrown a coin over our back into the lake. We've actually never seen the lake there unfrozen, so it's kind of not like the Trevi Fountain in Rome where you throw a coin over and you return. We return there automatically, it seems, right?
Yeah,
it is gorgeous there. The lodge and the staff and just everything about the place, the food, the surroundings, the snowmobile trails, the hiking trails,
your guides,
the guides, the fishing, everything there is just fantastic. We love it there so very much. And so what we do, being lowlanders, is we fly in a day or two early into Jackson, Wyoming, Jackson Hole, and then we go into the town of Jackson, stay at our favorite place in Jackson.
The Wart Hotel.
The Wart Hotel in beautiful downtown Jackson, Wyoming. It's really a cool place.
It's very historic. It's on the Historic Registry, I believe.
Yep, it is the Registry of Historic Hotels or Historic Places in the U.S. It's absolutely beautiful. It has so much cowboy art in there. And if you don't know what cowboy art is, it's just amazing paintings of incredible landscapes and sculptures of horses and elk and moose and bison and just all the things that you see out west out there. It's gorgeous, right?
It is.
Lots of hides and lots of fireplaces and
it's real rugged looking.
It's a rugged place.
But it's I think it's 4 or 5-star accommodations. I'm not sure which one it is with AAA, but it is way up there. So when I say rugged, it's just the ambiance that's there. The staff is incredible.
The Silver Dollar Bar and Lounge, or a Silver Dollar Bar and Restaurant, I should say, is very good. One of our favorite places in the world for breakfast. I tell you, they cook up a breakfast. Something about it being a rugged place and it being so cold. That the breakfast there just seemed to taste so very good.
And hearty.
They're hearty because you gotta pack it in because you're out there working in the snow. Again, for us lowlanders from Florida, all that trudging around in the snow, particularly at high elevation, it wears you out.
It does wear us out. We take about, let's see, how far do we walk? And we're like,
And so that's why we take our time in Jackson to kind of accumulate, assimilate, get used to the atmosphere, the high altitude in Jackson, which is about 6,200 feet above sea level. And then we'll stay there for a day or two, and then we head on up to Brooks Lake. And this place is, I don't know, depending on the weather, maybe an hour and a half, 2-hour drive from Jackson. But it's just beautiful as we go through Antelope Flats and all these places that we've come to know and learn and, love out there about it. And then you get to the bottom of their road.
Bottom of the highway.
Yeah, bottom of the highway before the road up to the lodge starts, which is about 6 miles. And it's really just, I don't want to say a logging road. It's in the summertime, probably a fairly decent road. In the wintertime, it's a dirt, scrape, snow road, and you have to go there in a snow coach, an incredibly converted van that has crawlers on each. It's a 4-wheel drive van that has treads on each of its four, where the wheels would be, it has snowmobile. Well, yes, snowmobile treads on it, pretty much. And that's what they use to get from the bottom of the hill up to the lodge, which is pretty amazing. That's how they take the guests and all their stuff up. Now, some guests that are skiing, they will choose to ski into the lodge up the road, and in that case, the lodge guys come down and they pick up their luggage if they have, and if they're not backpacking in. But it's a very rugged place, and when you get up there, so beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
They tell us there's a lake there. It's named after a lake, Brooks Lake, but we've been there in the summer, middle of June, lake was frozen. We've been there for 5 winters. Obviously, lake was frozen, so we've yet to see the lake other than in pictures, but we do enjoy being there. It's absolutely fantastic. The views of the Pinnacle Mountains from the lodge are just beautiful. On a clear day, you can sometimes use the, they have a telescope or, binoculars inside the lodge. Sometimes you can see longhorn sheep up on top of the Pinnacle Mountains, which are just off in the distance. You can snowmobile up to the top there to Austin's Peak. It's one of our favorite places. One of my favorite photos of us that we've ever taken.
Yeah,
it's that one from
I feel
up
like you're on top of the
moon.
moon.
Yeah, it really does. It's pretty incredible up there. It's way up there, and then you look just off into nothing. It seems like it's an pretty incredible snowmobile sled ride to get up there. And interestingly enough, I was more scared going down than I was going up. I don't know why, but it was more scary for me snowmobiling back down the mountain. I felt more out of control going down than going up. But it's just a blast out there. So last year we had a good time out there. We did some different things because we had some different things happen, right?
Hopefully that will not happen again this year.
Yeah, no, nothing's going to get broken this year. Last year I broke my wrist out there, broke my arm right here in 2 places across both these bones, these 2 main bones. I cracked them both. Wore a cast for a few months, as you probably may have followed along on Facebook if you have been following us for any amount of time. I took you through the whole saga. I'm pretty good, pretty healed up. Still a little sore in there. Got most of my movement back, and I'm ready to go out there and see if I can snowmobile for a week now.
Excellent. Excellent.
Looking forward to it. We did some ice fishing last year because of my accident where we weren't able to snowmobile every day, so we had to find some new activities. So you discovered ice fishing. You gonna check that out again this year?
Oh yes, absolutely. Got to do some ice fishing and catch some of that trout. I love trout. Yeah. Trout is just one of my favorite freshwater fish.
It truly is. Remember the trout when we were in Germany? Remember all that trout that we ate and everything, all the fresh fish that we got over there was amazing. But there was nothing like those speckled trout and the brown trout that you pulled out last year. We actually took some of them back. You caught your limit and we took them back, and the chef, she cooked them up for you. Yeah, Chef Whitney cooked them all up for you there. Had enough to share around the dining room, didn't we? And again, it's kind of a small place. This lodge, they have a main lodge with several guest rooms in the lodge, and then they have several cabins sprinkled around, and we always stay in one of the cabins. The cabins are self-contained, have a fireplace in there. Some of them have 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and bigger even. And they have sitting rooms in them. Ours has a little loft in it. I say ours because we request the same one every year. Solitude, that's the one that we like. They all have cool names. And maximum guests for the lodge, 40 people. And we've been in the lodge when there are as few as 4 people there for dinner. We had Valentine's dinner there a couple of years ago, and there were only 4 guests in the lodge. Us and another couple that one particular night. It's true. More guests had just left that day, and then more guests were coming in the next day. But we had a nice, intimate, romantic dinner in front of the fireplace in the big dining room. Yeah. Just us, right?
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Us and the other couple. Yeah, it was really nice. They really cater to you, and in the cabins as well as inside the lodge, you have housekeeping every day. They replenish your firewood that you burn in the morning or evenings, or if you're just hanging out in your cabin, you can burn, start a fire or whatever. And they're very well appointed, very comfortable accommodations.
Sleep so good out there.
Oh yeah, they're very nice bedding there in the rooms. And the rooms in the lodge do not have fireplaces in them. But what works out really nice about those is that you don't have to go trampling through the snow to get to the lodge. And to me, being from Florida, and we do not get to experience snow that much at all. And this is my once in a year thing. We like to stay out there and walk in and go through the snow.
You like to trample through the snow, and you got some new boots this year to help you go trampling,
yes,
right?
I did. Let me show you my new boots. I finally broke down and bought some snow boots, and they give you gear to wear while you're up there to snowmobile in.
So basically, yeah, if you go out there with your base layer and and everything pretty well suited up, or you pretty well prepared. Personally, you can go out there with your base layer, and they're going to set you up with snowmobile boots. You're going to get a full snowmobile suit, helmet, goggles, gloves, everything you need to make balaclavas, which is the thing that you wear over your head under your helmet. So all those kind of things, they'll get you pretty well set up. But we've been going out for a few years, and so believe it or not, this old boy from Florida who doesn't like to wear shoes, who wears flip-flop most of the time. Yeah, I've got a pair of, they're not so much snow boots as they are hiking boots, but they're great in the snow. They're Gore-Tex, so I'm good to go there. And after a few years of going out there as well, we kind of decided just to go ahead and get our own snowmobile gear. So yeah, I've got my snowmobile jacket out now, and I'm ready to go. And I've got snow pants and everything all set up, right? So yeah, we take most of our own gear out there. I still use their boots. Leslie brought one of her own boots this year, not just to wear it go snowmobiling, but to be styling around the lodge. You mentioned they didn't have fireplaces in the rooms, but they have several big fireplaces, as you could imagine, in the lodge.
Yes,
so big grand fireplaces just off the bar in the lobby area. One fireplace there. Then they've got a huge fireplace in the dining room, and then another smaller room, like a little meeting room or
sitting area,
ante room right outside, sitting area right outside the dining room. Another fireplace in there. And what's cool about that is all the snowmobilers come in. The lodge is a private lodge for guests only, for breakfast and for dinner, but they do open for lunch for locals and ride-ins, ski-ins, even bicycle-ins, if you can believe people actually bicycle in the snow. Yeah, you got those out there, but you can go there for lunch. And so what's nice about the fireplaces is the snowmobile guys will all come in and they take their helmets off, they take their jackets off, and it's a good time by the fireplace to warm your gloves up and dry out your boots or your gloves or your whatever, So that's kind of what happens there, right? So those fireplaces come in really handy.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah.
They're pretty. And they keep them going way into the evening. And
oh, sure. And got them stoked up in the morning. You can go down there for coffee at 6 and or 7, whatever it is.
Something like that.
So, big times are coming. Looking forward to it. We leave on Thursday. We'll be in Jackson for a couple of days, and then we'll be there all week. So I want to make sure you follow us on Facebook. We're going to be strapping some new cameras. It was our plan last year, but again, our plan got foiled by creek cave-ins. So this year, we're strapping new cameras on Leslie. We're going to get, of course, have the cameras on me that we always have, and we'll see who our guides are going to be. We're going to get a lot of great snowmobile footage. We're looking forward to it, aren't we? It's going to be amazing. So make sure you're following us on Facebook, facebook.com/travelwithrick. Check us out on Twitter as well. If you guys are on Twitter, hopefully, if everything goes well now, keeping in mind, internet's a little sketchy out there.
Yeah.
So, not real fast. Think dial-up speeds circa 1990. That's kind of what we're dealing with. No cell service, but some Wi-Fi. So I'm hoping that if we can find a couple of places high up that we get cell service, maybe we can do a periscope. Maybe even in Jackson Hole, we can periscope there before we go up to the higher elevation. So I'm looking forward to hitting you guys with some periscopes. Going to do some shorter videos on Facebook. Who knows what we'll be doing. So just check us out. Our main place will be Facebook. We'll have everything there, and then check us out on Twitter if you're there, and maybe even some Periscope stuff, which you'll see on Twitter. So we're going to try to bring back some new and unique footage this year, and let you guys share our vacation with us, right? It's going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to it. Are you? I know you are.
You don't even have to ask.
It's your favorite place, right? Very cool.
I love
All right, guys, thanks for watching. We will be right back here next week with some more snowmobile footage, you can bet. So we'll be bringing it back. We can't wait to show you what we're going to be doing. It's going to be amazing. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you right back here next week, and follow us next week along in Jackson Hole. So long, everybody.
Bye. See ya.
it's time to plan your next vacation, you need the experience of someone who can help you make the best decision for your vacation dollars. With over 18 years of experience, Kingdom Magic Vacations can help you plan your next trip to incredible destinations like Disney, Universal, cruises, and all-inclusive destinations. Our team of travel planners are with you every step of the way. All you have to do is relax and enjoy your vacation. We do all the work. Call 866-972-6244 or visit kingdommagic.com to start planning your vacation today.
Well, hey guys, thanks a lot for watching this week's show. We're here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. Actually, this is Jumbo House. And yeah, it's two real giraffes walking out there on the savannah. This happens to be a savannah view, which gives you, you guessed it, a savannah view. And there are live animals right around. This morning, zebras right out there. Wildebeest. Oh yeah, it's amazing. It's a great place to stay. We just want to take a minute and remind you, if you have not done so, up there in the upper right hand corner, drop in your email address. That way you'll be signed up for our feed. You'll be the first to know whenever we put something new here on Travel with Rick. If you really want to find out what's going on, check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/travelwithrick. That's where we put our question of the week, as well as you can interact with other Travel with Rick friends, find out where we're going, where we've been, and what we think about some of the places we visited. Also, if you're on iTunes or YouTube, yeah, of course, we've got channels for you over there as well. Subscribe to them if you wish, and be sure to rate us if you consume those types of media. We'd really appreciate it. Well, listen, you never know where we're going to be next week. We could be right back here in Orlando or halfway around the world. So check us out right back here, find out where we're going next. So long, everybody.